We have her grandma's soft, buttery, homemade caramels that she says are the best around.
Wow.
You know, you can't go wrong when it's grandma's recipes, so let's try it. Okay, she starts by adding a stick of butter. I'm using salted, I hope that's right. Didn't say. Sugar, corn syrup. I'm noticing if you make candy, you gotta have this stuff. And a little bit of salt into her pan, and then she brings it to a boil. This doesn't look like one of those chewy caramels. It looks like those soft, pooly ones. Okay, the edge of the syrup is starting to boil, but not really the sugar, so I'm gonna give it a stir. And apparently this recipe was so good that it was printed in the church cookbook. Somebody said, you know, those church cookbooks are like the holy grail of cooking. I don't know, if this turns out, I may need to try more of those recipes. All right, it's nice and melted and boiling, and then she says we have to add evaporated milk slowly for 15 minutes. Now, I wasn't sure if she meant just like dump the whole thing in and then stir it for 15 minutes to come to temp, or like slowly add it for 15 minutes. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna boil it for 15 minutes. But this evaporated milk is supposed to give us amazing caramely flavor. So here goes. The can's been added. Now all I have to do is wait till the temperature of this goes up to 238 degrees. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes and I'm still only at 219 degrees. This is gonna take a while. This is definitely a labor of love that only a grandma would do for you. Somebody said it's giving just add magic. I'm saying it's giving are we there yet? Whoa, stand back. All right, I'm cranking up the heat and let's hope this doesn't burn. It's finally at temp and now we pour it into a prepared pan. I just lined mine with parchment paper. Mine's looking a little clumpy, but we have to let it cool all the way and then pop it into the fridge. All right, grandma's caramels are fully set. The good news is my store-bought ones are pretty similar in color. But now the true test is to see if mine actually turned out. Oh, okay, because it's so buttery, it's not sticking to the parchment paper either, which is a good sign. Oh my gosh. Grandma knows what she's talking about. Let's cut this into pieces. Even though it's cold, it's still pliable and soft and squishy. But before we try mine, I want to try the original to see how it compares. Really sticky. Okay, let's try grandma's. There's not as much of a stretch, but the flavor is definitely there. It has like this brown butter caramelly flavor that's so good with just a hint of salt. Grandma knows best and an 8 out of 10.